Have you ever felt like you're walking on eggshells around someone you love? A toxic relationship can feel just like that, constantly treading lightly, fearing the next emotional storm. Toxicity in a relationship isn't just annoying, it can drain your happiness and impact your self-worth. So, what exactly is a toxic relationship? Simply put, it's a dynamic where one or both partners contribute to an unhealthy emotional atmosphere. This may manifest through manipulation, constant criticism, or lack of support. Why is it crucial to recognize the signs? Ignoring these red flags can lead to prolonged pain and emotional distress. It's like living in a fog. Only once you clear your vision can you find a healthier path. Ignoring these signs can drain your happiness and self-worth. It's crucial to recognize the early warning signals of toxicity in your relationship. You deserve to feel cherished, not belittled. Every moment spent in a toxic environment is a moment you can't get back. Think about it. Are you spending your days feeling anxious or walking on eggshells? This kind of emotional turmoil can seep into every part of your life, leaving you feeling lost and overwhelmed. Understanding these signs is the first step to reclaiming your happiness. Remember, recognizing these red flags isn't just about ending a relationship, it's about protecting your emotional well-being. You owe it to yourself to seek happiness, and sometimes that means making tough choices. Let's explore these signs together. Welcome to Connective Contours. It is great to have you here. If you like what we do, please like, comment, and subscribe. Sign 1. Constant criticism. Constant criticism can chip away at your self-esteem, leaving you feeling like you're never good enough. Imagine feeling like you're walking on a tightrope, always fearing the next comment that could knock you off balance. This relentless negative feedback creates a toxic environment where your confidence begins to crumble. You might find yourself second-guessing your decisions, dreading moments of interaction, and feeling on edge. Picture this: every time you share an idea, instead of encouragement, you hear harsh critiques. Over time, this can make you doubt your worth, both in the relationship and in life. I once knew someone who felt belittled every day by their partner's comments. They began to see themselves through that lens, forgetting their strengths and passions. Can you relate? Think about the impact of constant criticism in your own life. It's not just hurtful, it can leave lasting scars that affect your mental health. Remember, you deserve to feel uplifted, not torn down. A healthy relationship should inspire growth, not stifle it. I once knew someone who felt belittled every day by their partner's comments. They found it hard to enjoy activities they once loved, all because of that constant nagging voice in their head. "You're not good enough," it echoed. This person was a talented artist, but every time they picked up a brush, their partner would criticize their work. Slowly, their passion faded, and they began to doubt their abilities. Can you imagine how that feels? The weight of those words can be crushing. Instead of feeling motivated, they felt paralyzed. Just like that, a vibrant spirit turned into a shadow of itself. That's the power constant criticism can hold over us. It's heartbreaking to see someone you care about lose their spark. And sadly, many people endure this kind of treatment without even realizing its impact. Have you ever felt this way? If so, you're not alone. Sign 2. Lack of support. Have you ever felt alone even when someone was right next to you? That feeling is more common than you might think, especially in relationships where mutual support is lacking. Support isn't just about being there physically, it's about emotional connection. When one partner fails to provide encouragement, it can create a chasm that feels impossible to bridge. Imagine wanting to share your achievements, only to be met with silence or indifference. That can sap your enthusiasm and leave you questioning your worth. Research shows that feeling unsupported can lead to anxiety and depression. The absence of a cheerleader can turn minor setbacks into insurmountable obstacles. Remember, a healthy relationship should be a source of strength. If you feel like you're carrying the weight alone, it's time to reassess your connection. When we lack support in our relationships, it can lead to devastating effects on our mental health. Research shows that feeling unsupported can lead to anxiety and depression. This emotional neglect can manifest as a constant sense of unease, making daily challenges feel overwhelming. Without a reliable support system, even the smallest setbacks can weigh heavily on our hearts and minds. Picture this: you're facing a tough day, and instead of receiving understanding, you're met with dismissal. That feeling can chip away at your self-esteem. Over time, this absence of support can result in isolation, making you feel like you're navigating life completely alone. Remember, in a healthy partnership, both individuals uplift one another. If you find yourself constantly doubting your worth, it's a sign that change is necessary. Sign 3. Manipulation and control. Did you know that manipulative partners often make you question your own reality? This tactic, known as gaslighting, can leave you feeling confused and unsure of yourself. It's like watching someone play tricks on your mind, making you second-guess your thoughts and feelings. Imagine feeling as if your emotions are invalid, or that you're too sensitive. Over time, this relentless manipulation can create a fog of doubt, making it difficult to trust your instincts. You may even begin to feel like you're walking on a tightrope, constantly afraid of falling. Recognizing these tactics is crucial. It's not just about feeling bad. It's about regaining control over your own reality. You deserve to feel empowered and confident in your perceptions. Picture this: someone dictating your every move, making you feel trapped in a cage of control. These tactics can be subtle, like a gentle squeeze that gradually tightens until you can barely breathe. You might notice your partner making decisions for you, insisting on their opinions without considering yours. Suddenly, your individuality feels muted, and you're left wondering who you are without their influence. Imagine being in a constant state of confusion, where your desires are pushed aside, and the things that once brought you joy are now deemed unworthy. This is how control tactics work: slowly, methodically, until you feel powerless. But it's not just about losing yourself. It's about recognizing these patterns and realizing that you deserve to voice your thoughts. If you've felt this way, ask yourself, are you truly in control of your own life? How to break free. Now that you've recognized the signs, it's time to take action. Establishing boundaries is crucial in reclaiming your happiness. Start by communicating what behaviors are unacceptable. Are you ready to set boundaries? It starts today. Remember, every relationship should foster respect and understanding. If your partner dismisses your needs, it's a clear indication of toxicity. Don't be afraid to express how their actions impact you. Your voice matters. Sharing your feelings can feel daunting, but think of it as taking a stand for your well-being. Picture this: you articulate your needs clearly, and suddenly you feel a weight lift off your shoulders. That's the power of communication. And don't forget, boundaries are not walls, they're guidelines for healthy interactions. They can be flexible yet firm. By setting these limits, you show that you value yourself, and that alone can ignite change in your relationship. Now that you've started setting boundaries for yourself, remember, you don't have to go through this alone. Reaching out for support can be a game changer. You deserve to be supported. Reach out for help. Think about it. Who in your life truly uplifts you? Friends, family, or even support groups can provide the encouragement you need. Have you ever felt a sense of relief just by talking to someone who understands? And don't forget about professional help. Therapists and counselors can offer invaluable insights and strategies tailored to your journey. Opening up to a neutral party can light a path to clarity and healing. It takes courage to reach out, but the rewards are immense. Imagine the weight lifting off your shoulders as you share your experiences. You're not alone in this. Many have walked this path and found their way to joy and peace. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on the signs we've discussed today. Each sign represents a crucial piece of the puzzle when it comes to understanding your worth and happiness. Remember, your happiness is non-negotiable. Constant criticism, lack of support, and manipulation are just not acceptable in any relationship. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward reclaiming your happiness and self-esteem. It's time to put yourself first. Don't allow anyone to dim your light or make you feel unworthy. You deserve to be loved and respected just as you are. If you've experienced any of these toxic behaviors, know that you have the power to change your circumstances. Remember, it's never too late to prioritize your well-being and happiness. So, what steps are you ready to take today? Reflect on your experiences and start envisioning a brighter future. And we want to hear from you. What signs have you noticed in your own life? Share your experiences in the comments below. And let's support each other on this journey. Remember, your happiness is the most important thing. We want to hear from you. Have you noticed any signs of toxicity in your own relationships? What steps have you taken? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else who feels trapped. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insights. Together, we can create a supportive community that uplifts each other. Let's work towards healthier relationships and brighter futures.